The Elite Wrestling Initiative, the innovative force in North Dakota wrestling entertainment.
Hello everyone and welcome to EWI Meltdown here at the Elks Lodge in Dickinson, North Dakota. And out comes now the Black Market, Johnnny Fury, and look at there, right there, already upsetting an audience member here in Dickinson, North Dakota, joined by Killa Kaz Karter, the Black Market, and Johnnny Fury. Already taunting this audience here.
And we have an action-packed venue tonight here in Dickinson.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely capacity crowd here in the Elks Lodge. And Johnnny Fury back here, and it looks like he has a bone to pick. And, of course, he could just want to be talking for all we know. Nothing he likes to do more than run his mouth. Of course, Johnnny Fury thinks that he's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Being a bunch of losers yourself. That's beside the point. You people are being praised with a New Yorker. You show some respect. You Midwest, North Dakota hicks. That's right. You boo out envy. You boo out envy from me. You don't boo because you hate me. You might hate me, but you only hate me out of pure, unadulterated jealousy. I'm sorry, am I using too big a word for you? I mean, I know I'm dealing with what? Second grade education here or what? Well, now that the fun part's over with. You see, myself and my associate, the hood fella, have been preaching superiority for years upon years to each and every one of you. Particularly our superiority over not just you pieces of garbage, but everybody in the back. Which brings me to our champion, Daredevl Derrik Fury. Cheer for him, that's right. Cheer for him, yeah, you pieces of garbage make me sick. You see, while that snot-nosed, ingrate little brother of mine holds a title that he shouldn't even hold, he doesn't deserve to hold. He's been given everything. He has the biggest sense of entitlement. Is that another big word for you people? Entitlement out of anybody I've ever met. Hey, you shut your mouth there, genius. And look forward, don't make me slap that stupid glasses off your chest.
Johnnny Fury with a great deal of jealousy towards his younger brother, Derrik Fury.
Is that your education? 6th grade? Come on, you sold me short. I figured you for 2nd grade. I figured you for only 1 grade, so. Oh, come on.
Boy, he's really besmirching this crowd.
Oh, absolutely. Look at that, how much he antagonized him already. One fan already tried to jump in the ring.
Now, back to my little brother. Dealing with the jackass over here. Back to my little brother.
Kaz having to keep them at bay.
That idiot has the biggest sense of entitlement. He's been given every opportunity to succeed. Well, I fight, I scratch, I claw, and makes me sick. I'm an educated, athletic human being. Well, the last time that idiot saw a gym was that empty bottle of Jim Beam I saw in the back. Last time that idiot went to school was that clown college I saw on the way up here. You are fast bar. Look at your fat boy. Look at your fat boy. But why did they shit? I'd scrape your damn tongue. Shut your mouth, sit down, and you listen to me. Now, I'm announcing Mr. Fury, little baby brother of mine. That belt you hold oh so dear.
Well, look at what we have here. Somebody jumping in and shooting on Jonathan Fury.
And Kaz, the referee's trying to pull him apart now.
Well, this is actually happening. A fan actually shooting on Jonathan Fury. And I'm shocked that Jonathan Fury was able to hold himself back without actually punching him or doing anything damaging when he was within his rights to be able to do that. So we'll have to give him a pat on the back for that.
Absolutely.
Oh, and look at who we have here now. The technical legend, Ryan Cooke, seems to be interrupting now.
Waving that Canadian flag.
Definitely making an impression here with this crowd in Dickinson, North Dakota. The technical legend, Ryan Cooke, MCW champion now.
Yeah, this ought to be interesting.
Oh, absolutely. And Ryan Cooke is asking for a microphone now. And let's see if our tech person has a microphone for him. And there he goes. Ryan Cooke now coming out with a microphone. The microphone isn't working. Of course, this happens sometimes depending on the venue. Sometimes their microphones aren't always working. Batteries are dead.
So before the people rudely interrupted Jonathan Fury here, the whole point of this, hey, shut up. Nobody likes Derrik Fury, not even his own mother, okay?
Whoa,
Well, that was a cheap shot.
absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the technical legend Ryan Cooke, and I am the current reigning and defending Midwest, not some village like Dickinson, Midwest heavyweight champion of the world. And so yo-ho in the back named Derrik Fury, who works for this company that you people paid to see, is defending his title against greatness, and I'm going to make sure he leaves without that belt, and all you people go home crying.
Midwest champion of the world. That doesn't exactly make a lot of sense.
No, and it's a mouthful.
Absolutely. But okay, the technical legend
But if I remember back in April when we
boosting up his championship title. And why not?
Fighting for a championship and you weren't. In fact, when's the last time you defended that belt, pal, huh? Jesus Christ, come on, man, look at you.
I hate to say it, but let's bring that punk Derrik Fury out because I don't want to waste my time any longer. I want to take the title right now and go back to that bar and find some guy's girlfriend and leave the building.
Well, now we have the EWI Epic Champion, Derrik Fury, coming out. And he's handing off that Epic Championship to an audience member there.
Now, the good thing about Daredevil Derrik Fury is he is a fighting champion.
Oh, without question. And now, whoever's operating the music finally decided to pop it on.
We don't need to hear this. Fury, me and you have been fighting since 2005, and tonight I'm going to make sure I do just what I did last time we wrestled. Take your title from you and leave you walking away with your tail between your legs like a little girl. Okay, hold on a second. First, I want to say everybody, it's my birthday. So please,
August 24th, Daredevil Derrik Fury, turning another year older.
I just want to say, you guys think it would be a good birthday present if I beat his butt and I beat him? My brother and that guy.
SageKing! Hold that up!
beat you more times than you beat me, buddy. You're not as good as me. But here's the thing. I'm a fighting champion. I was gonna come on here dressed all nice and hang out with my fans because I love my fans. I love my fans. But seeing that I'm dressed to wrestle, I have a proposition for you two. Hey, Gorilla Zombie, go back to the zoo. Hey, I'm just saying. I do what I want. It's my birthday. I do what I want. It's my party. I can do what I want. But anyway, listen to me. Cooke, that belt looks nice. Jonathan Fury, we're family, but I'm still better than you. I'm sorry, I'm taking your line. But I have a friend in the back that is actually willing to come out here and team with me. He's actually willing to come out here and team with me to beat the crap out of you two. Because you both have big mouths and it's time to shut up. So, Mr. Tank Guy, if you would please cue the music, I would appreciate it. Holy hell!
Oh, what do we got? Mercer, SageKing, Sage's music is playing.
Absolutely, looks like we got ourselves an interesting invite by Derrik Fury.
And Sage, definitely a fan favorite here in Dickinson.
Without question here.
And you can see everybody retreats as soon as Sage gets into the ring.
And Derrik Fury seems to be excited about this. I'm guessing that he's suggesting a tag match.
That'll be a really good match.
Well, this is very interesting considering these two just got done facing off the last time we've seen these two together in a ring. So to see them on the same side for once will be much more desirable, I think.
Absolutely.
We're gonna ride the ring with you guys.
Hello everyone, Avery Van Randall, liaison to the CEO here. I'm sorry I couldn't be there tonight, but I'm out on a talent scouting trip. So anyway, I understand Jonathan Fury has a problem with not having a match tonight. Well, I think I have a solution. He is right there in that ring with you. No, it's not your brother. It's Mercer Sage. And I see that Derrik Fury and Ryan Cooke can't wait to get in the ring together. Well, I suppose I can help you two out there as well. Interesting match you proposed, by the way, Derrik. I just think it's missing a little bit of a punch. How about I put all four of you guys in that tag match you have just asked for, with one exception. Since Battle Bowl is our next show coming back to the Elks Lodge, how about we give them fans a little teaser of what they can expect come November in the Battle Bowl. You see, in the Battle Bowl there will be tag team matches where it is going to be friend teamed with foe, having to work together in order to advance. Jonathan Fury, you've just expressed your utter disdain for your brother and claim you should face him for the title. That makes me feel you have some issues getting along with him. Well, you're going to have to, because I'm going to team you up with him to face Mercer Sage and Ryan Cooke. And that match is going to happen right now.
Oh my God.
Thank you all, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Mercer Sage and Ryan Cooke, Jonathan Fury and Derrik Fury as a team. Well, this is going to be interesting. How are these people going to get along? And this is supposed to be a taste of what the Battle Bowl is going to give us the next time we're in the Elks Lodge.
This is just crazy.
Well, all right, I guess we're not going to see Sage and Fury on the same side. We're going to see them face off again.
Now, just like last time, it ought to be a very, very good match.
And Cooke not even wanting to start off, which I guess tracks. Jonathan Fury, he knows he's got to face off against Mercer Sage later on, as Avery Van Randel just mentioned. So clearly he doesn't want to start off. So we're going to get Derrik Fury and Mercer Sage right away.
I'm actually pretty excited about this.
And I think these two have learned a little bit something about respect for each other after their last outing.
Absolutely.
Here we go with the lockup. And a shove off. And winding up and a wrist lock. It seems that Sage is a little more reluctant to take on the smaller champion this time around.
Well, lessons were learned definitely in the last match between these two.
Absolutely. There we go. Another wind up. Fury. And a nice hip up there. Another taking over. A standing hip toss.
Oh my gosh.
Fury down and now taking the powder. And that's a smart move right there. I always want to break the momentum, strategically speaking.
Goes to try to tag his brother in, and he jumps off the ring.
And Derrik Fury now back, circling up and locking back up with Sage. And shoot off, and with the crossbody, and bounces off like nothing, like a raindrop.
Absolutely.
And now we get the tag, and a tag off for Derrik Fury. Now it's going to be Jonathan Fury and Ryan Cooke facing off. And they're both complaining to the referee, not appreciating the blind tags when they were both avoiding the tags so far in this matchup.
They want to have nothing to do with each other.
Well, now they have no choice. Oh, and then they're slapping each other, trading blows already. Ryan Cooke getting the worst of that exchange. And here we go, back to the slap fest again. And this time, Fury getting the worst of the exchange. Back to it again. And they're both going for the tag. And Sage dropping off the apron, and so is Derrik Fury. Let's take a look at that crossbody again.
Oh my gosh. So it's like running into a brick wall.
And the slow-mo on that. Let's take a look at this. Flying through the air, and oh! Sage barely moving off of that hit. And Fury has to take a powder after that.
That was like a deer running into the side of a vehicle.
Oh, yeah. Thankfully, we didn't see the same splatter that comes after that.
Absolutely. Again, we got Sage and Derrik Fury back in the ring.
And Jonathan Fury, of course, having to show off to this capacity crowd. Of course, he believes he's just so brilliant with every tactic that he uses. Now Sage hammering away on the shoulder. Nice wind up there on that wrist lock. Oh.
Kick to the midsection.
And a Big clubbing blow on the shoulder. And up with the body slam, it down.
Oh, he landed hard.
Fury, oh, look at that. And now Sage tossing him into the corner. And some knees. Another look at that body slam here. Look at that there.
The power.
Another look. And airtime. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Well, he's going to definitely be feeling that in the morning.
Oh, without question. Now Jonathan Fury taunting Derrik Fury. And Sage coming out after Derrik Fury. Now what's coming up? Looks like we got a front face lock here. We're going to get a suplex. Nice extension down to the floor.
That floor has no give whatsoever.
And Fury looks like he's regretting getting up this morning.
Absolutely. Next thing you know, I'll be looking for some ibuprofen in the audience.
Oh, I'm sure. Now Sage winding up and a shot into the ring post.
That thing's made of pure steel.
Now we're going to see it. Take another look at that suplex again. Up, beautiful extension, down to the floor. Whoa, just punishing. And then here's that wind up and whoa.
I felt it all the way over here.
Looks like his head just popped back when he collided with that steel post. And now it looks like Sage, is he going to give him another tragedy powerbomb on the steps again?
No, let's not do this.
Look at this, Ryan Cooke and Jonathan Fury both encouraging Sage to do this. Sage having second thoughts, allowing Fury to drop. Now he's picking up Derrik Fury, looking at him. No, he's not going to do it this time. He's going to roll him back into the ring. Oh, he gets slapped by Jonathan Fury, and now he's going after him. Rolling back into the ring now is Mercer Sage. And now a shot to the gut. And it is a very good side of the head. And Sage is down.
One, two.
And Ryan Cooke interfering in the match. And big DDT. Now Sage getting tossed out. And then he's telling the referee he tagged him. And then Jonathan Fury drop kicking Mercer Sage, and then the Shining Wizard takes out Derrik Fury, and referee counting.
And that's it.
And that's the 3 count, and Ryan Cooke is your winner. Ryan Cooke gets the win over Derrik Fury, and will that be an omen for later on tonight when these two face off for the Epic Championship title?
Well, if he can even come back after that kick to the head.
Well, Derrik Fury already took quite a bit of punishment here just in this match alone. I mean, granted, not as much as he took in Sage in his earlier bout, but quite a bit nonetheless. And now Ryan Cooke stealing the Epic Championship, it looks like, from that audience member. And Derrik Fury now getting kicked by Jonathan Fury. Are we going to get a downward spiral here? And up and down.
Oh.
And Jonathan Fury getting out of the ring, away from harm's way from Mercer Sage. Of course, showing off to this capacity crowd as he's getting out of there. And let's take another look at how this ended. And with that enziguri kick to the side of his head, goes Sage, and then here's that DDT flipping Fury over, and then that Shining Wizard taking out Derrik Fury, and Ryan Cooke getting the 3 count and the victory for his team. And then Jonathan Fury putting an exclamation point on Derrik Fury with that downward spiral and down. And Derrik Fury, I would question whether he'd be able to come back later on tonight to defend his championship title.
Well, he did get a beating, very bad beating.
Oh, absolutely. So we got to hope that he can recover between now and then. And let's take a look at some of these audience members here in the Elks Lodge of Dickinson, North Dakota. And they are seated in and ready for more action. And they're going to get it in the form of Priceless Josh Price. And now he's taking fans. Well, that's interesting. Last time he was scaring babies. He still says he's number one, so we'll see with the Priceless one coming out. Taking the fans.
Now they're liking him here in Dickinson.
Well, that's good.
Interesting, though. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely a change of pace. Oh, one fan is telling him to shush away. Josh Price now. Getting ready for Tommy Octane. He's trying to get more cheers here, encouraging them to be louder, to very little avail. But that's okay here, as his opponent's coming out now in the form of Tommy Octane.
Tommy Octane is from St. Cloud, Minnesota.
Tommy Octane. Here he comes.
He's a very large individual.
He looks pretty large. We'll see what he can do out here against the Priceless one, Josh Price, and he is ignoring that fan right there, the very same fan who wanted nothing to do with Josh Price. And Octane taunting this capacity crowd. It appears that he definitely wants nothing to do with the audience members here in the Elks Lodge. And Priceless actually holding the rope for Tommy Octane, and Octane refusing him, telling him to get away. Now, Price showing off in a very arrogant way in the corner. That's an interesting choice for the Priceless one. And Tommy Octane now getting checked by the referee.
Would be a really good matchup.
Yeah, it very well could be. We'll see how these two match up against each other. As now Price allowing the referee to check him. And the referee tickling Josh Price. Not sure what that was about, but I guess they seem to enjoy antagonizing each other there, it seems. They must have some kind of relationship, some kind of friendship, it seems. Price going out to the fans now, and he's going to get this flex going with them. They seem to be enjoying this. Octane complaining already. And the bell hasn't even rung yet. Now Price stepping into the ring. And Octane clearly upset at these fans, already blaming them for something.
Oh yeah, it's always somebody else's fault with him.
Yeah, clearly. Josh Price trying to get these fans motivated into this, trying to get them behind him. And ducks the lockup. Again, an interesting choice for the Priceless one. And now Octane goes for it and then ducks the lockup again. And now,
Back on the rope.
antagonizing Octane. Quite the interesting choice for the Priceless one. And now the lockup, finally. Octane shoving off Price and then with the blow to the chest. Taunting the crowd. Price now, shoving him off into the opposite corner. And now, hammered away into the gut.
He just keeps on going to that midsection.
Oh, and then the thumb to the eye. Price now. And now, with a nerve lock, it looks like, to the neck, or the trapezius area there. This is a rare move. You don't see this a lot in today's wrestling. So I have to applaud Octane for applying this hold. This is actually a pretty well move if you can master it. Elbows to the chest there, or the ribs area. And then a shoulder tackle by Price. Up the ropes and another shoulder tackle.
Maybe third time's a charm here.
And the third shoulder tackle, and Octane, nope. And he drops to a knee. Price now looks like he's feeling confident. Oh, he's telling the crowd he's going to pick him up. Is he going to go for the body slam? Up and down.
Oh, my gosh.
Down
Look at
goes
the power.
Octane. And now at the cover, the count, and looks like it was a 1 count. Octane getting his shoulder up. Now Price picking up Octane, and then a European uppercut. And now telling the audience he's going for another one, and then another European uppercut off the ropes, and a beautiful spine buster on the part of Tommy Octane. And Josh Price is down. Now Octane grabbing the hair, picking up Josh Price. Octane taunting this crowd, again tossing out Josh Price. Tommy Octane now going outside after Josh Price. Oh, stomping onto his arm with that full weight. And that had to be painful. Putting that full weight on him.
Yeah. Hopefully he didn't. Oh. Right to the shoulder, into the step.
Yeah, stomping his chest right there. The Octane just antagonizing this crowd. Really getting on them. And now Octane tossing Price back into the ring. And now Octane methodically getting back into the ring, going after Josh Price. And stomping Josh Price. And a clubbing to the shoulder of Price. Price now in trouble and hammering away into the midsection. And now firing back into the face. And another shot to the face. And now Price.
Right now he's just operating.
And spine buster, and an ugly one at that. But effective nonetheless for Octane.
But only gets a 2 count.
Absolutely there. Now Octane now. Trying to get to his feet again, and Price saying that this is going to be over. Octane shoving him into the corner. Octane now hammering away in the midsection. And now Octane says it's over. And now charging away, and Price moved out of the way, and Octane now.
A body splash and miss.
Ooh,
Price gets it.
Price hit him, and now, and
giant clothesline.
Nearly taken off Octane's head.
And that is 3.
With that lariat, and Price picks up the victory. And the crowd is happy about that one. And Octane is down. And the Priceless one able to win over this capacity crowd, thanks in part to Tommy Octane antagonizing the crowd. And Price is saying he's number 1, and he wants a title shot. Let's take a look at some action with that big body slam.
That was impressive.
Absolutely. Octane was down, and here we go with that spine buster.
Oh.
Dropping Price down. And then here we go. Another look at that beautiful sell job on the part of Josh Price. And then here's that ugly spine buster. But a nice bump on the part of Octane. And that could turn out very badly. But the beautiful reverse elbow. And then a clothesline that taking off Octane's head, it seemed like.
I think part of his beard fell off of that.
And there you have it. Josh Price picking up the victory. And there he goes, showing off this capacity crowd for all to see. And they are packed in and seated and ready for a big night here, Meltdown 2012. But you got to give a great effort to our competitors here, Josh Price and Tommy Octane.
Well, here we are at EWI Meltdown. And tonight, I finally get my hands on Kaz Karter. Things are going to be a little different tonight. I had a challenge for Kaz. A 3 stages of hell match. It's very simple. First match, regular wrestling match. Second fall, well, we can test that under no holds barred rules. That means no rope breaks, no disqualifications, and no holds can be barred. And if it's necessary, we go to the third fall, a last man standing match, where we can finally decide, without any doubt, who the better man is. But Kaz, you're in for a surprise, because in case you haven't noticed, you're in Dickinson, North Dakota. I grew up an hour from here. You're in my backyard in a match that I designed. I'm looking forward to our encounter, and I don't think you're prepared for the Prodigy, Johnnny Richter.
Johnnny Richter and Killa Kaz Karter in that 3 stages of hell match. And that match will be coming up a little later on tonight here in the Elks Lodge in Dickinson, North Dakota. But before we can get to that match, we have FBC getting ready to come out here shortly. Sounds like from the sound of that match, the music playing, it sounds like he's coming out right now. This capacity crowd here. Looks like they're getting some drinks. Referee's ready. And here he comes. He's known as the smartest man alive. Ed BC.
First time I've ever seen anyone wear khakis to the ring.
Well, I assure you he can definitely move in these khakis. Ed BC. And the more athletic wrestlers in EWI. We're going to find out if he's got what it takes to defeat the professional scumbag, Bret O'Brian. And this should be interesting.
Very.
And the professional scumbag.
Well, he's such a scumbag that he even advertises it on his tights.
Oh, absolutely. And as we saw previously, he's already defeated Kamikaze Collector. Of course, he ended up losing to him again in record time. And then he's also faced off against Daredevil Derrik Fury at Reprisal on a losing effort there. But there is no counting out the professional scumbag, Bret O'Brian, who is an amazing competitor here in the EWI. And this should be an interesting matchup between Ed BC and Bret O'Brian. Both technically sound and both willing to take shortcuts, shall we say.
Oh, most definitely.
Neither are beholden to the audience.
Well, I will say this ought to be a quick match. They are both very athletic. Quick moving, I should say.
Oh, absolutely. They're both very athletic. I would imagine this will be quick paced. I can't imagine it going too slow. But you never know. Scientific might be the way they go too. You could go either way with these two.
You never know what to expect here in the EWI either.
But we're going to find out here. Bret O'Brian, Ed BC, and there's the lockup now. And the headlock. And look at how just built Ed BC is.
Oh, absolutely. He probably has about 5% body fat.
I wouldn't doubt it. Out, and then he was able to get a yank of the hair there to pull off that reversal of the headlock. Bret O'Brian now in control, but not for long, as Ed BC is able to get a hammerlock and lock in his own headlock once again, and a takeover. It seems these two have decided to choose the scientific route. And a takeover there for the count.
And near fall on both.
Here we go. IBC up and another takedown. Bret O'Brian already frustrated in the early goings of this matchup. Referee is going to get a workout, just trying to keep up with these two. I could tell that. 1, 2. Little out of position on that one. And using his forearm against that eye. And one would have to wonder if the referee shouldn't have broke it up after that. Oh, and able to break the hold there and lock in a reversal for his headlock. And then a yank of the hair. Referee, surprisingly, was not able to catch that.
Well, they definitely know how to, get behind and kind of rub the wool in the eyes of the ref.
Absolutely. It's all about strategy when it comes to that. And these two are both students of the game when it comes to that. Got a beautiful leg scissor or head scissor there. Bret O'Brian now. Up, kick out, it looks like, and he's over for a jackknife.
Nice
Oh,
reversal.
nice. Oh, he was able to adjust and get his weight on his chest. That was interesting. Bret O'Brian, the larger of the two. I would almost argue that Ed BC is the more technically sound of the two, though.
Might have to definitely agree with that.
Ed BC now. Oh, getting lifted up and a takeover. Beautiful reversal on that. Great ingenuity on the part of Ed BC. Now, Bret O'Brian working to get out of this, pushing his face away from him and trying to get, locking in a crucifix. 2. Ed BC getting away.
That was an awesome reversal.
Fantastic, and here we go with another headlock. And this is a match that people should watch when it comes into terms of how to work a headlock effectively, because these two are just blowing me away. It's fantastic. And then charging chest first into the turnbuckle, and then clothesline.
Oh my gosh.
And back into the corner. Chest first once again. And now NBC with the knees into the small of the back. And now it looks like up and down with an elbow across the chest there. And now with the hook. 1, 2, and get the shoulder up. That was like a 2 3/4.
So close.
Wonderful close near fall there. And now picking him back up here. And then, throwing him across that second rope. And that is just wonderful ring awareness on the part of Bret O'Brian.
Well, NBC's trying to gather himself outside the ring.
I mean, who can blame him after that? As I mentioned earlier, it's always good to break the momentum. Now Bret O'Brian pulling him out of the ring and hammering away. Bret O'Brian now with NBC down to the apron. Nope. Hammering him and make it. Bret O'Brian takes the apron himself. And down to the apron again.
Boy, that's going to put a bad taste in his mouth for sure.
Oh, canvas definitely never tastes good. And then a knee to the face.
Gosh.
And I'm going to have to concur with these fans on that one. I wasn't expecting that at all. Bret O'Brian down, and that audience member trying to kick Bret O'Brian.
Boy, the crowd is really getting into this match.
Absolutely. Can you blame them? This is quite a show here. Meltdown 2012. NBC breaking the count, and then a stomp to the face of Bret O'Brian. NBC wanting this audience to get into this, and they are definitely into this. Hammering away on Bret O'Brian, and then burying the knee into his midsection. And into the ring post.
Oh my gosh.
And high-fiving that fan. I mean, is there any action better than here in the Elite Wrestling Initiative?
Absolutely.
Bret O'Brian. Now, grabbing NBC and rubbing his face against the canvas. And if any of you out there has ever received a rug burn, you know that's never pleasant. I guarantee you a canvas burn feels far worse.
Oh, I could definitely imagine.
Now just imagine that on your face. Ow. And now choking NBC.
Ooh, just breaks right before the 5 count.
As I mentioned before, these two are students of the game. They know how to bend these rules effectively, and they are using every bit of that.
Oh, they're definitely beating each other to a pulp tonight.
Oh, and a kick to the midsection, and he's putting up the goalpost sign. Now, front face lock, and then a slam face first on the canvas. Now Bret O'Brian off the ropes, and a somersault plancha,
Gosh.
or rather
That
a
has to be
somersault
it.
senton, and a 2 count, and
Ooh, so close.
another 2 3/4 fall, it seems. NBC taking some punishment here. And now through the ropes to the outside. Yeah, let's take a look at what's been happening so far with a knee to the face.
That was an awesome knee to the face.
That was fantastic. Now that somersault senton taking out NBC there. And another look at that. Here we go, and down. Oh, across the ribs. And the size of Bret O'Brian, that just had to hurt. And shot to the midsection. And another shot. And now Bret O'Brian picking up NBC. And look, he's got that, his eyes, raking his eyes, and Ed BC is going to have issues seeing for a few minutes here now, looks like. And Bret O'Brian was going to do it. Late scratching the back. And just shot to the face. Now, is he going to hang him out to dry here, it looks like? What's he going to do now? And the scratch in the back again. And the referee warning him.
Well, if he had an edge, O'Brian definitely took care of that.
Yeah. Here we go now. Where are we going to get here? Are we going to get part of? No, he got onto that. Oh, he's locking in the arms. Are we going to get a pedigree here? No, he reverses out. Picking him up. Power slam here. Tap, no doubt. Now he's going to swing around over it. And a cutter.
Gosh.
Dropping Ed BC. And both men are down.
That was phenomenal.
Unbelievable there. And now the referee is counting. And Bret O'Brian getting the cover. And a 2 count.
NBC will not give up.
And Bret O'Brian asking for a quicker count. And I might have to concur on that one. That seemed like a little bit slower than normal. But after all the action that this referee's been dealing with, can you blame him? He's probably already getting tired.
Yeah, he's probably about ready to tap out himself.
I wouldn't blame him at this point. And then a kick to the face. And Ed BC pounded his head against that rope at the same time. Ow! And then he follows up with his own kick. And then another one.
Well, they could have boots to their diet for the next week or so.
And they're trading blows with their feet. And then another one. Bret O'Brian barely on his feet now. And he gets caught. And he swings around and then gets kicked in the tummy. Here we go.
Pedigree?
Another pedigree attempt here, locking him up. Oh, no, Bret O'Brian powering out. Is he going to get him out, grabbing his legs? Are we going to get a slingshot? And into the buckle goes Ed BC. And Ed BC now stumbling. Oh, he ducks the clothesline. Getting kicked in the gut. Now, here we go. Another pedigree attempt. Locked up and down.
That has to be it.
Unbelievable now. And he's going for, and now another count. 2. And another 2 3/4 fall, it seemed like. Yeah, now that fan over there is really getting into this match. He's even asking for a quicker count on that one.
No, they're both wearing each other out for sure.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at that multiple reversals. There we go with that cutter. Down goes Ed BC. Both men were down for a count there, and then here we go with that pedigree. And this is just beautiful technique.
Oh.
Look at that.
Well, the fans are definitely getting their money's worth, especially for this match.
Absolutely. That was just a pretty pedigree. And then they're chopping now. They're trading blows on that. These two have just been trading blows left and right on everything. And then into the corner now. Oh. Yeah, but you have to take a break in between multiple chops. And Ed BC now. Oh, no. I think he shouldn't have taken that break.
No.
And Bret O'Brien's making a pay for it. Oh, and that was a big chop right there. Oh, he follows up with one. And then the duck and the chop. And now he's picking him up for a power slam. Oh, yeah. Oh.
But it's just taking too much out of him to try to get that pin.
Unbelievable. And now are we going to get another look at that power slam? Here he gets him up. Nice seated power slam right there. Nice. Beautiful. Another look at that. Picking him up again. And beautiful. Look at that.
These guys have to be exhausted.
I wouldn't doubt that. Look at that. Let's take another look. Up and down.
Perfectly executed.
Yes. Here we go. Back to live action now. And hammering away with that forearm shot. And the forearm back. And another shot. ABC with another one. Bret O'Brian dropping to a knee. And follows up.
Well, at this point of the match, you're just operating on instinct.
It seems that way. Look at that. And now, NBC, multiple forearms. Great extension on that whip. Oh, and here we go. Oh! And a inverted spinning DDT.
But does he have enough to get the pin?
And there we go at cover. 1, 2. Oh! That was like a 2 9/10.
I have no idea how he kicked out of that.
That was so close. These two should teach a class on how to kick out of so sliver close pins. And there we go with a kick to the face. And then another kick to the face. And then another. Oh! Oh, and then another kick to the face. And here we go now. And another one. Oh my God, right square in the jaw.
Ready to knock him out with that.
Yeah, and NBC is just on rubber street here. And gives him another one back. Oh. And now here we go. What are we gonna get here now? He is up. And is we gonna get a powerbomb? Yes!
Powerbomb.
2 and oh! Another 2 8/10 count. Oh my God. These counts are just so close, so razor thin.
They're almost to the point of exhaustion. I can't believe that you're, just keep it on going.
Absolutely. NBC. And now they're trading blows on their knees. Unbelievable. Oh, and a headbutt. Oh. NBC now. Bret O'Brian working to his feet now. NBC up. And a Enziguri dropping BC down. Now Bret O'Brian off the ropes. And a clothesline.
Oh! Almost decapitated him on that.
1, 2, and 3. And mercifully, that's over for NBC. Oh my God. And Bret O'Brian picking up the victory of that unbelievable matchup that could have went either way. Let's take a look at some of the final highlights. Here we go with that inverted DDT. Rolling DDT, rather. And then here we go with that seated powerbomb.
This is just insane.
Oh! He's able to get his legs around him as he's seated. And then that Enziguri kick. And here we go when he lands him on his head practically. Oh!
And that clothesline just bit him in half.
Oh my God. The count, 2, 3, that's over. Bret O'Brian, your victor here tonight. EWI Meltdown 2012. And Ed BC has nothing to feel ashamed for tonight, as this match could have gone either way. And Bret O'Brien scaring a child on his way out, making sure that nobody cheers him. And honestly, I think the audience just wants to give them both a standing ovation.
Absolutely.
I often find myself preaching that it's simply a matter of our superiority over everybody else. You see, myself, for example, as a New Yorker, automatically have superiority over all these pieces of garbage in the Midwest. And my partner here, my associate, based on his sheer size, sheer strength, and sheer raw power, has superiority over everybody else, including you, Johnnny Richter. And you see, I don't understand. I don't understand. Do you have a wish for pain? Or do you just enjoy getting torn apart that much? One show, he breaks the ring at the expense of your body. The next show, he goes and tears your shoulder clean out. Are you kidding me? And you just come back for more and more and more and more. Son, I don't know how stupid you possibly can be. You see, you're just pissing off the black market even more. That's okay, because we like that. You see, tonight, my associate, my partner, this human razorback, your worst nightmare. He's gonna establish the superiority of the black market at your expense, my friend. See, time and time again, this time, I don't know, maybe he'll tear out that other shoulder. This time, maybe he'll crack a rib. Maybe this time, he'll break every bone in your body, tear you apart limb for limb, and leave nothing left. The ring couldn't contain him. You can't contain him. And nobody can contain the black market. Deal with that.
Richter, it's feeding time, boy.
Well, hard words from Killa Kaz Karter of the black market. And now we are just moments away from the 3 stages of hell match. And this is going to be quite the matchup, to say the least. This has been building up for quite some time, as both parties have been saying. And here he comes, the Prodigy, Johnnny Richter.
Hailing from Beulah, North Dakota.
Prodigy, Johnnny Richter, now obviously getting himself quite a haircut since our last time we've seen him. Recovering from an injury. As we noticed in action, sustained from that brutal landing he got when he was shoulder tackled by Killa Kaz Karter, landing at that horrible angle. And every time I see that, it brings chills to me that at any moment we could land wrong and get hurt and be out for any moment of time.
He's lucky he just had torn ligaments and did not break his arm in half.
Absolutely. Well, now, after that short pause, he's back and ready for some revenge. Here we go with the 3 stages of hell, and in the first stage, it'll be a 1-fall matchup. And as you know, 1 fall is just normal rules. And then the next stage will be a no holds barred. They are going to be beating the crap out of each other, essentially, using any and all means. And then, if need be, we're going to the 3rd stage, which will be a last man standing match. And they will have to answer the count of 10 in order to walk away from this one. And hopefully, there will be a winner at the end of all of this. And the Prodigy, Johnnny Richter, has been waiting a long time to finally be in the ring against Killa Kaz Karter. And here we go.
Killa Kaz, hailing from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yes, absolutely. And will he be able to dominate the Prodigy, Johnnny Richter, in this match, or will the Prodigy be able to pull it out?
Well, Richter's going to have to count on speed in order to get him through this.
Speed and ingenuity, I would imagine.
Well, he's got to, he's going to wear the big guy down if he does use both speed and all of his powers.
Well, without question, I would imagine that he's going to be relying a lot on strategy in this matchup, and Kaz is going to be sitting here focusing more on power and just sheer brawling tactics, maybe a lot more on no holds barred. When we look at how the 3 stages of hell is really shaped out, you got to look at how each stage is going to be set and which one favors each competitor. You got the first fall, the first stage, which has got to favor the Prodigy, Johnnny Richter. You got the second one, which is probably going to favor Killa Kaz. And then you got the 3rd stage, which, well, by most, you would think would favor Kaz Karter. But however, at that point, we're looking at, depending on how long the match goes, it could start to favor the Prodigy Johnnny Richter because of how, you know, because of his size. His size could really make him outlast in terms of endurance. So depending on how long this match goes, or how, you know, much beating it takes to outlast in a, you know, last man standing match, it could really favor Richter in that. But that's probably why that is going to be the last stage. I guess we'll find out here. This is really going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least. And we are going to find out here in a few short moments here. Prodigy Johnnny Richter now wiping his feet before he enters the ring, as is respect for the squared circle. And now Kaz getting ready to square up and getting ready to get checked by the referee. Assuming the position, as they say. Referee now calling for the bell, looks like, and there it is. And here we go with the first stage, which is one fall. And as I said earlier, this definitely favors the Prodigy Johnnny Richter. And Richter is getting the audience into this, which is probably obvious since he did grow up only an hour away. So it's definitely an advantage to him. Here we go with a side headlock on the part of Richter. And Richter's up and down. Oh, he takes him over with the headlock. Unbelievable. And now Richter is taunting the big man. Kaz not taking too kindly to that comment, it seems. And Richter trying to keep his distance, and yet locking up with the big man. Kaz picking him up again, and another takeover, much prettier than the last one. And Richter now going for what appears to be some sort of keyhole lock. Barely able to keep hold of that wrist with the size of Kaz's arms. Oh, look at that. Able to pull out.
Well, Kaz weighed probably about 325 pounds to Richter's 215.
Oh yeah, definitely almost nearly 100 pounds heavier. And Richter able to pull off what appeared to be an arm drag, I'd imagine. Richter now trying to get this crowd behind him once again. There they are. Now, Kaz charging again with an arm drag. And now we're getting into an arm bar situation here. Kaz working to his feet, using the ropes. The referee not about to warm up. No, he gets the break. Richter backing off. Kaz now. Looking annoyed already. It never seems to take long for Kaz to get annoyed.
No, it doesn't.
And then hammer away with that clubbing blow to the back of Richter. Oh. And a drop in the knee to the actual small of the back. And there is no muscles there to protect in that area. That is, shall we say, a no-fly zone, as I always call it. And then he drops the elbow in the same area. That is nothing but spine there, ladies and gentlemen. Spine and kidneys.
Well, hopefully it didn't cause any damage.
I would hope not. And then we got the big leg drop.
That has to.
That is a meaty leg coming down. And Richter able to get the shoulder up.
Kaz being a little cocky, just putting one hand on him to try to pin him.
I keep saying somebody should do something about that. But, nevertheless, Richter now getting back up on his feet. And hammering away into the gut. Kaz now barely even phased. Richter able to back him off into the corner. Throwing shoulders into it. Kaz doesn't even look like he's getting phased. Other than that, getting a splash hammered into him. Kaz finally dropping to the canvas. Richter, what's he going to get here? And a boot across the face.
Oh my gosh. And Richter needs to keep up the momentum at this point.
I would want to try and keep him grounded as long as I could possibly get him, and Kaz is back up on his feet. So now, Richter needs to try and get him back down again. And Kaz is just taunting him right into the corner. And now he's delivering shoulders. And Richter now, down to the canvas.
Well, that's just pure power from Kaz.
And now Kaz, is he going to give him a boot of his own? I think he does, across the face. And I think that fan definitely has it right. It looks like he killed him.
Well, he definitely has a family to think of.
Absolutely. And Richter is down. And Kaz seems happy now that he's able to dish out this punishment.
Well, and Kaz slowed it down to his pace, which is in his advantage.
Oh, absolutely, without question. Now, Richter back up. Front face lock here. And there's the extension that he's good at with it.
Oh,
Beautiful
nice
suplex. Nice. That is definitely a way to sell a suplex there. Beautiful. Now here we go with the cover on the count. 2. Getting that left shoulder up.
And to think this is only the first stage of hell.
Exactly. We still got at least one more stage to go. And then there's 2 stages to go if we don't get a winner off of that. Now, Kaz now putting his weight on the chest of Johnnny Richter. Kaz now putting weight on his back, and Richter trying to grab the rope to get a break. I think that being outside of the ring is enough cause for a break right by itself. Richter begging off now.
No, he's just trying to get a breath in.
Who can blame him at this point? Now Kaz putting his weight on his chest there. It looks like again. Richter looks like he's definitely getting short of breath. You got to think that this is definitely to Kaz's strategy here. Oh, and a front knee to the... Oh, nice DDT. Beautiful sell job on the part of Kaz there.
Absolutely, you need to cover him.
Richter pulling him away from the rope. And then locking in what seems to be an elbow and wrist lock. And here's another look at that DDT. Nice. Good flipping roll there on the part of Kaz. And then here, look at that beautiful bump on the part of Richter for that DDT. Now here we go, Kaz picking him up. Nice power bomb to release.
Just sheer power.
That was beautiful. Now Kaz, what's Kaz doing now? Getting back into the lock again for some reason.
Well, let's see if Richter can counter it.
Is he going? He's going back to the power bomb again.
That's just power, sheer strength.
And Richter up immediately after that. Holds him over after taking 2 power bombs in a row, jumping up to the second rope, and then jumping off with an elbow across the chest, hooking the leg. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, that's the first stage.
Kaz is down. Richter pulls off the first stage.
Well, now we're into a no-holds-barred match.
And let's take a look at the logic alert on this one as Richter finished Kaz off with that elbow after he took not one but two power bombs. Here's the second power bomb off that, and then jumps up immediately after two power bombs.
Well, he was just going on instinct at that point.
And then gets up and then jumps off here with an elbow. No selling Kaz, and then pulling off the victory. Here we get another look at that elbow. It is a nice elbow. Pulling off the victory for the first stage. However, I think he should have sold the power bombs a little longer.
Absolutely.
Especially off of the height on the first one. I don't think Kaz should have went back to the second one. Nevertheless, we're done with that now. We're into the second stage. As soon as these two get to their feet and we get this match restarted, much like we went with that 2 out of 3 falls match we had at Res Roulette, this match will have to get restarted as soon as they're back up on their feet. Kaz working to his feet. Richter now working to his feet. I'm getting attacked by Kaz. Taking advantage. Backing off now. Referee now trying to argue with Kaz on that one.
No, it's giving Richter a chance to get up.
Yeah, we can't get the match started until both are on their feet. There's the bell, and here we are in the second stage. No holds barred. Now, anything goes. And this definitely works to Kaz's advantage, taking off Richter's head with that clothesline. When you look at how the stages are designed, you would think that the first fall worked definitely to Richter's advantage. The second one, a shoulder tackle or a pounce, excuse me. The second fall here works more to Kaz's.
Absolutely does.
Then one has to wonder, does the last man standing work for anybody's?
Well, at that point, it's going to be who has the more fuel in the tank.
Well, that's a good point. And Richter now trying to beg off, and why not? At this point, I'd want to try and powder, but what difference does powdering make on a no-holds-barred match?
Exactly.
Kaz now stalking Richter. And now, getting ready to toss him into the steps! And over goes Richter after striking the steps with his knees.
Well, and in this match, anything goes. They could use whatever they could get their hands on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And there seems to be a lot around that ring that they can get their hands on. Stairs. Like, there's cords down there. You got the table.
Now we got a trash can.
I think I saw a ladder around there. You got tubs. You got chairs. You got those flagpoles. You could even use audience members. And apparently Kaz has a bat.
And up next batting, Killa Kaz Karter.
And now he's definitely going to use that to his...
Well, he's definitely not striking out with that.
Nope. Richter's definitely not doing well after that one.
No, he's taking a beating this match.
Kaz now going back into the ring after he used that bat on Richter.
Now Richter's going to have to come up with an offense, or this is going to be over soon.
Richter now. Kaz looks like he's setting him up for something. Are we going to see a spear here? Richter now down a big spear.
Gosh.
nearly taking Richter out of his boots.
I think half of his body landed in Beulah.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. But he was able to get his shoulder up. Seems like a miracle on that, and that fan just threw the garbage can in. The referee moving the garbage can to the side. Obviously, an audience member making a request here.
That's ought to be very interesting.
Kaz with a chin lock, it seems, of sorts. Now picking up Richter.
Now, Kaz has got it slowed down to his pace, so that's what he needs to do.
And a spine buster now. And now locking in a grapevine. And now Richter reaching for the rope. Kaz now going to put his weight on that knee. And there it is. There's the tap. And that's going to be the second stage. Now we're 1-1. So we are definitely going to the third stage.
Well, that's Rick get back up. He took a beating.
That's a very good point on that, because they both have to get to their feet in order for the match to get started. And Richter's been punished throughout this whole stage. Kaz basically had a rest during this stage.
Yes, he did.
There we go. Now, here we go. Third stage. Last man standing. Now it's all about beating the 10 count. So we still get to keep with the same rules we had in the no holds barred. Now we get the added addition of a 10 count.
Now Richter's trying to get a momentum going. Stomping away on the upper back of Karter.
And a leg drop across the arm and shoulder. And Richter now trying to get a second wind here.
Well, what Richter needs to do is just keep going at it, speed up the pace.
Absolutely. I think what you said before the match started is exactly what he needs to do. Get it back to a speed versus strength situation. Speed is his advantage. Especially later in the match, which is where we're at. He's got the garbage can lid now. Tossing it in, and a drop kick.
Yeah.
Into the face goes the garbage can. Kaz to the outside. And now Richter. This is his chance, if there ever was one.
And Karter back up to his feet.
And a big kick there. And another kick.
Richter keeps on going to the back of the knee for Karter.
And that's probably a smart choice. You want to take those wheels out if you want to make sure someone doesn't beat the 10 count. And Kaz just using sheer power to throw Richter into the apron. And throwing him into the steps now.
And
now
Richter added a little bit of aluminum to his diet.
Yep. Now Kaz grabbing a sheet. And what are we going to get here now? Oh, that was hard.
I'm surprised that didn't bust him open.
Absolutely, and a big spear dropping Richter. That was beautiful with that distance. Here's another look at that spear.
I almost cut him in half.
Absolutely.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's just painful. And then here's that grapevine that finished off Richter for that stage. Reaching for that rope and ending up having the tap. There it is. Now Kaz waiting over there on the stairs. Oh, here's another look at that drop kick to the face. which sent Kaz to the outside. That was a beautiful drop kick.
There has to be a head imprint in that garbage can lid.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Now Richter fighting back here against Kaz.
What does he got there? Is that an 8-pin?
I think so. I'm not sure. I can't see that very well. It looks like... It's always so dark outside of the ring when the lights are turned down.
Oh, the count's gone.
Yeah.
No, Carter back up.
Here he comes. Such a looming figure. So intimidating. And now Richter slamming Kaz with that sheet. And Kaz looks mesmerized. Like, I think he's teetering. Is he teetering? And
There.
down. And Richter celebrating. Well, I wouldn't celebrate for too long because, well, I mean, you can't really do much. You got to wait on the count. I just let the referee count down. Here's another look at that. Hard shot by Richter. Kaz. It's a wonderful sell job on this. Look at this. This timber.
I just bit that sheet in half.
Absolutely. Watch this. Just.
Damn, bro.
Oh! Beautiful. And now Kaz with the trash can. After that beautiful sell job, we're back to... I must have missed what he did to Richter. Nevertheless, here we go. And what are we going to do now? Richter with a swing. Getting picked up. And a... Oh!
Just bit that can in half.
Oh my God! Richter should almost be done after that.
Why are you counting all this? Match is over.
Richter back up to his feet, has that sheet in the hand.
The referee stopping the count, or excuse me, Kaz stopping the count of the referee. Richter having the sheet now, and a shot on Kaz. That almost looked like he wasn't expecting it. That looked like that could have hurt. Really betting and tossing that garbage can onto Kaz. Now shoving Kaz out of the ring. And Richter looks exhausted. And who wouldn't be?
Both men have gotten a beating tonight.
Absolutely. Especially on this third stage.
Richter's the bat.
The bat. Oh! Is that water or beer?
Blinding Richter with whatever he had in the mouth.
Yeah. And now we got Kaz now. Oh my God! Hammering him with that water bottle, that full water bottle, I might add. And now I would argue that he's starting to blur the line between work and reality. And Kaz now with a chair.
No.
Richter putting his hands up. And who would... Oh, the chair thrown into his face. Putting that chair in there. The chair kicked into his head. Legitimately so.
He'll be lucky if he doesn't have a concussion on that one.
I wouldn't be surprised. Richter's down.
I mean, those chairs have no give whatsoever.
No, not at all. There's a certain way that if you were to use that chair, that's not it. And on the arm.
He had to have broken his arm on that.
And now on the shoulder. Over and over.
Oh my gosh. And he just got back to that injury from the arm.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do believe it was on that side too. Now, Kaz clearly taking advantage of that.
I don't know how Richter has anything left. He's just the beating he has gotten.
I would have just stayed down at this point.
Absolutely, he's working. He's running on fumes.
Now Kaz picking up the segment of the stairs. I mean, what more do we need at this point? I mean, are we gonna see a kitchen sink next?
Well, I mean, just look at the strength of Carter. You know, those steps weigh a lot.
Absolutely, I know, and they are not light. And Kaz just picks it up like it's a toy. And I assure you, ladies and gentlemen, those stairs are not toys. This is a measurement of the sheer power and strength of Kaz Karter. Kaz now.
Oh, no.
Going up to the second rope. Is he going up to the top? He's simply in. Richter up with a chop now.
I don't even know how he has anything left.
And a shot to the face. And now going up to the second rope. Now we're getting, looks like we're going to get a bulldog headlock here, and down onto the steps. And the referee now finally counting again. And Richter's down. Kaz is down.
We're at 7.
8, 9.
That's it.
And Richter can't even get up. That's it. That's the match. And after 30 minutes and 3 stages, we have no winner. We get a draw.
Both of them took horrible beatings.
Without a doubt. And one has to wonder, will we see this match again? And this audience is clearly upset about not getting a winner out of that, as they are just getting up and leaving. And who can blame them? I mean, 30 minutes and no winner.
Well, they definitely paid to see a beating.
Well, they got a beating.
And that's just about it.
And that's it. And Kaz putting up the hand. And is it a friendship? And there we go. Kaz and Johnnny Richter. Oh, and Kaz attacking Richter. And up he goes. We're going to get a Kaz-execution here. And down.
Oh.
And Kaz always having to have the last word in everything. And Richter is down. And Kaz now leaving the ring. Feeling like the bigger man in this situation. And now let's take a look at some of the action in the closing moments of this matchup. Kaz with that chair. Richter putting his hands up. Oh, and then getting hit with the face with it. Then Kaz handing the chair to him and then kicking it into his head.
That's just brutal.
And you got to be surprised that he didn't get busted open off of that. But let's be thankful of that. Then that bulldog headlock, dropping Kaz, and that's what ended the match. And then here we go with the Kazakution, the exclamation point on the end of a no-win match. Kaz basically taking that as I'm the winner, regardless of whether I won or not. I'm gonna look victorious after this. Kazakution, down goes Richter. And that was the 3 stages of hell. And Richter now.
Well, they both felt the 3 stages of hell in this matchup.
Without a doubt. Well, we'll be right back with more action.
From Dickinson, North Dakota.
And we're back now here in the Elks Lodge, Dickinson, North Dakota, and out comes the Black Market once again, Johnnny Fury, and Killa Kaz Karter, ironically able to join his cohort after the beating that he both dished out and received just moments ago.
And he's still holding his head.
I'm thinking I would have just stayed in the back. Did a little bit more recovery, but apparently Johnnny Fury needed some backup out here. And we'll see if it pays off. And Johnnny Fury wasting no time in beginning to antagonize the fans here at ringside. And as you can see, conspicuous by their absence, much of the capacity crowd has dissipated since that controversial ending of the 3 stages of hell match. Obviously, they were quite upset with how that ended. I don't blame them. But Johnnny Fury not caring as he is making sure to antagonize what's left of this crowd. And it never takes him much to get them riled up.
No, definitely not a fan favorite.
Not at all. And earlier tonight, it was Johnnny Fury teaming up with Derrik Fury, or rather being forced to team up with Derrik Fury, to take on Ryan Cooke and Mercer SageKing Sage, who's about to come out here. And here he comes.
From the Sage Kingdom.
Absolutely, and then this man teaming up with Ryan Cooke earlier tonight, as I was saying, take on Johnnny Fury and Derrik Fury. And it was Ryan Cooke picking up the victory. after he was able to tag with Mercer Sage when he actually basically stabbed him in the back and then kicked him out of the ring. Now, Jonathan Fury has to answer for much of what took place earlier on. And we're going to see how these two face off.
He's taunting Sage right now. Sage wants to get his hands on him.
Well, it's easy when you have Kaz Karter in between you two. Although I'm not sure Kaz would amount much offense at this stage. Of course, I'm not sure Sage knows that, as he's been in the back preparing for this matchup, not watching what Kaz has just gone through. There's the bell. Here we go. Fury now. And there's the lockup. And the shove off.
What power from Sage.
Putting Fury to the canvas. Jonathan Fury complaining of a hair yank. And unless Mercer Sage was yanking the peach fuzz on Jonathan Fury's head, I'm not sure how he was able to pull that off. There's the lockup, and now the headlock. And now Sage reaching for the hair, where there's none to grab, shooting him off, and the shoulder tackle. And now Fury rolling out.
And he's trying to collect himself.
As I've always said before, always smart to break the momentum. Fury now. Getting after the fans. Arguing. As we know, that's been a volatile action in this very event. As earlier on, a fan attacked Jonathan Fury.
That was insane.
Yes. And that was after one tried to attack him. Here we go with that release, step behind, and a Peterson grab, drop in, lock,
One,
cover,
two.
Beautiful counter to the go behind. Here we go with a front face lock. We're going to get a suplex here. Here we go. And, oh, looks like we got a knees here. Countering out of that. And a thump to the eye.
Come on, Ref.
Now Fury kicking the knees, which sound like he's kicking them in the face. Of course, we know that. Oh, and wrapping the knee around the ring post.
Oh, that's caused a lot of damage, too.
Yes, absolutely. Kaz now, right there. And Kaz working over the knees on the ring post. And that audience member right there, who's definitely had quite a few. I'm surprised he hasn't got more involved. I'm sure it's not without him trying.
Well, and you got to remember, folks, that, you know, these are trained professionals.
Oh, and a chair to the knee. Yes, absolutely. We like to make sure that our audience members definitely do not get involved.
And definitely do not try any of this at home.
Yes, do not do that at all.
Try to go for a figure four.
Around the ring post. And I think that if anyone's going to do a figure four, it should definitely be on the steps.
Well, it just causes more pain to that knee.
Yes. And as a professional wrestler, you prevent yourself from possibly striking the back of your head on the floor if you slip off. So putting the figure 4 on the stairs is always a safer approach.
Yes, it is.
Nice little drop there across the knee there. Definitely a painful situation. They're down again. And an elbow
To the knee again. He is not going to be able to get up.
No, absolutely not. Definitely Fury working on the knee, and that's a smart strategy. And now putting his legs on the ropes. Referee catching it. Well, okay now. This audience really getting into this once again. Sage now trying to get to his feet after his knee's been punished, and that has been proving to be difficult. And a clip! Johnnny Fury clipping Sage's leg, which is trying to just be putting more punishment to that knee. Now pulling him to the middle of the ring. And now we, and a
Kick to the midsection.
the very low midsection, I might add. Now rolling him back over. And a leg drop. Here we go with the cover now. And count 1, 2, and getting the shoulder up.
Well, without grabbing that leg, you know, the cockiness, you know.
Well, that's just Johnnny Fury for you. Johnnny Fury always thinking that he has everything well in hand, even if he doesn't. And now, with the leverage from Kaz Karter there, it's just got to be more painful added to that knee. And more leverage, and the referee now finally catching him. Kaz trying to blame the fans. Now, Johnnny Fury picking up Sage and hammering away once again. And again, Sage barely up on his feet.
I don't even know how he can stand at this
and
point.
dropping. And who can blame him with how much his knee's been punished? Fury frustrated, punishing him after dropping.
And trying to go for another figure 4.
Punishing the knee even more.
And he does have it executed.
Little sloppy, but who can blame him with those tree trunks that Sage calls legs?
That is true.
And then Kaz, more leverage there after a fan tried to offer assistance with the leverage himself. And again, we would like it if you audience members do not get involved. Now,
Oh, look at the reversal on that. And Fury grabbed the rope.
To get the release. And the referee was actually able to get the break. Sometimes they have issues with that, especially on a figure 4 when it's reversed, as the person that applied it is usually the one in control of that, so it's always difficult to get them unwrapped. And smack on a thumb to the eye. And now Sage getting pulled back to the middle of the rope, or the ring, excuse me, and then off the ropes, and a shoulder tackle, both men. Fury getting knocked into the corner, Sage lifting the knee. And now, hammer in the midsection, and a hip toss out of the corner.
Executed perfectly.
And now Sage with a clothesline. Fury feeding up again, and another clothesline. And now, Fury getting picked up now. Sage. Off the ropes here, it looks like, shooting him off. And a super kick, and his knee buckling out from his weight. And we knew that was just a matter of time after the punishment it's taken in this match.
He is definitely in a lot of pain right now.
Absolutely. One has to wonder if he's going to have anything left to be able to pull this victory out. Fury getting his shoulder up. Now let's take a look at that wonderful reversal here. That Peterson drop. And then that hip toss. Here we go out of that corner. Oh. Nice. And then here's another look at that. Up, down.
Takes a lot of strength to do that.
Beautiful. Now, here we go. We gonna get a power bomb here? No. Fury able to get out of that. Sage dropping again with his knee buckling again, once again. And now Fury, single crab, putting the pressure on that knee. Sage, try and get to that rope, and there he goes, getting the rope, calling for a break.
Breaks the hold at 4.5.
I'd almost try to roll out of the ring to get a powder, but then one would have to worry, if you get out of the ring, would you be able to get back in?
Yeah, but that knee would be a definite disadvantage.
It already is at this point. Now, Fury. Oh, going for us. Oh, yeah, looks like he was going for a spiral. Sage with a kick, and it looks like we got Northern Light suplex. Beautiful bridge, 1, 2, then a kick out.
Oh, I have no idea how he kicked out of that.
Sage able to pull out a Northern Lights out of nowhere, it seems. And now Fury with a low blow. And Kaz now. Oh, and another kick to the lower nether regions. And now Fury with the spiral.
Oh, big clothesline.
And now Sage is down, and this could be it right here. 1, 2, and a kick out. Sage working now to his feet.
Well, it's taking everything Scott just to get up.
It seems like it. Now Fury now getting blocked. Sage down, hammering back, trying to work his way back, and getting another kick to the knee, and another one. Sage dropping, and now frustrated.
No idea how he can get up onto his feet.
Blocking the kick this time, and giving him a kick of his own. Down between his legs and up, and down with the tragedy. And here we go, hooking the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Pulling the victory out of nowhere. And thankfully so. Because if that match went on much longer, you got to think Jonathan Fury was going to pull that one out. And let's take a look at that Northern Lights suplex. And there we go with that bridge, high bridge. Another look at it from the far angle.
Oh.
Now with that spiral. Nice. There we go. And then the kick. And here we go with the tragedy powerbomb. Up and down.
That was pretty much it.
Beautiful. Up, down again. Beautiful. Nice bump on the part of Jonathan Fury. That was the matchup. And here we go. Sage down. Definitely taking a lot of punishment to that knee. Definitely seeing quite a different style of matchup after all the other matches we've seen tonight. And Killa Kaz Karter, Jonathan Fury, the Black Market, having not the best of nights tonight. And we'll be right back with the main event.
This next match is the main event of the night. This will be for the EWI Epic Championship.
The EWI Epic Championship. And here we are back in the Elks Lodge, Dickinson, North Dakota, and this is what we've been waiting for all night. Daredevil Derrik Fury putting the Epic Championship on the line against Ryan Cooke's MCW Championship title. And from what I understand, the MCW title is also up for grabs. So whoever wins will walk out with both title belts. And here he comes, the technical legend, Ryan Cooke, the MCW champion, holding both the MCW and the Epic title belt, as he stole the Epic title belt earlier tonight. Yes, Ryan Cooke quite proud of himself. Calls himself the Midwest champion of the world. I'm not quite sure how you can be a regional champion of the world.
Exactly.
That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but the technical legend likes to always pump up himself on all accounts. So we are going to find out how great the technical legend really is as he steps in the ring against Daredevil Derrik Fury. Ryan Cooke, extremely excited about seeing himself on the screen there, seeing his entrance video there. I'd imagine he's very excited about seeing his picture or anything with his name on it, as he's standing there with 2 championship titles, waiting in the ring for the EWI Epic Champion, Daredevil Derrik Fury. And Ryan Cooke would very much like to take home that Epic Championship, to be able to add another championship title to his mantle. But it is now time for the main event of Meltdown 2012. And Daredevil Derrik Fury is our champion. And here he is, Daredevil Derrik Fury. And he's ready for action here tonight, once again.
From St. Paul, Minnesota.
Yes. And earlier tonight, he teamed up with his brother, or rather he was forced to team up with his brother. And that was at a losing effort against Ryan Cooke and Mercer Sage. Ryan Cooke picking up that victory. And will that be an omen here in this matchup? Will Ryan Cooke be able to pull it off and walk out with both of those titles that he's holding in his hand? Or will Daredevil Derrik Fury defeat Ryan Cooke and increase his hold with yet another championship title? We're going to find out here. Daredevil Derrik Fury, Ryan Cooke. And now the referee checking him once again. And how tired does this referee have to be?
Oh, I'm sure he's exhausted.
Working the entire match, or excuse me, the entire show, and especially that 3 stages of hell match. But not just that, the Ed BC and Bret O'Brian match, which was so fast-paced, and he kept up with it. I would have been tired by that alone.
He's done a good job.
Absolutely. And now here we go. Ryan Cooke, Daredevil Derrik Fury, and here we go, hammering away onto Technical Legend. Oh, and a shot to the back. And an elbow.
Now Fury's starting out with the momentum in this match.
Absolutely, and that's the way to do it. And now Ryan Cooke following up with a forearm shot, and then we get a shot to the midsection, dropping him with the knee, and a spinning heel kick. Now Ryan Cooke rolling to the outside, and now Derrik Fury taking it back to Ryan Cooke. Oh, and another shot to the back. Ooh! And a hard forearm to the face. And Derrik Fury now grabbing the ladder.
Well, he's definitely not trying to change the light bulb here.
No. And I believe that ladder is the property of the Elks Lodge. Nevertheless, Derrik Fury with the ladder. And what is he going to do there? Does he have ill intentions in mind with this ladder? Putting it on the rail. And what is he going to do with it? It's Ryan Cooke runs away. Went into the bar area. With the remnants of our audience. And onto the rail now. Derrik Fury leaping off. Ryan Cooke catching him. And now, up and over. And a chop. And now front face lock and a suplex onto the floor. Goes Ryan Cooke. And I'm sure Derrik Fury is thinking to himself that he probably shouldn't have done that. Nevertheless, he did. And now he's got to keep moving forward.
Well, and he's going to do whatever it takes to, retain that championship belt.
Without question. And now Ryan Cooke is crawling away to get away from Derrik Fury. And now, here we go, taking a look at that spinning heel kick, taking out Ryan Cooke. And now on the rail, Derrik Fury is jumping off, and now Ryan Cooke catches him. And then lifting him up and over. He lands on his feet. He chops him. Gets him up in the suplex and down onto the floor. And that is definitely what he has to regret as he lands on the floor. Here we go, back to live action as Derrik Fury sets up that ladder against the rail. And he clearly has ill intentions in mind. And Ryan Cooke up on the apron. And what's going to happen here? One has to worry as he hammers away on Derrik Fury. And now Ryan Cooke set him up. Oh, and throwing him up and onto the ladder. And that ladder bending already. Derrik Fury on the floor writhing in pain.
Yeah, he hit his back solid on that.
Absolutely. Right in that middle part. And now Ryan Cooke picking up Derrik Fury. And now what's he going to do?
No,
And a body slam onto the ladder, bending it even more. And Derrik Fury getting kicked even. And Ryan Cooke.
And that ladder has about the capacity of 140 pounds.
Clearly now Ryan Cooke having no mercy on Derrik Fury.
Well, he wants that Epic Championship.
Absolutely. And this referee is allowing some latitude of the rules here. And off he goes onto that ladder. Just flying off the apron right onto that ladder. And look, here's that body slam right onto it once again. And then kicks him in the leg there. And then another look at that body slam. Just bending that ladder even more. Then kicks him. That looked like that could have been, if it was 2 inches higher, Derrik Fury singing soprano. And then a drop kick, locking his head into that turnbuckle, and then Derrik Fury dropping to the canvas. Now a snapmare. And a kick to the back. And a drop kick. And Derrik Fury's now down. And now off. And dropping with the punch.
Well, Cooke definitely has the momentum at the moment.
Ryan Cooke looking to win the EWI Epic Champion, or be the EWI Epic Champion. And now, Derrik Fury trying to work up, rolling him back into the ring. Ryan Cooke needs to be in the ring if he's going to win this matchup. The referee allowing some latitude of the bending of the rules. Derrik Fury now building up and following up with an elbow into the ring, off the ropes, and now,
Oh my God!
and a leg lariat or a calf kick, however you want to call that. But he took out Derrik Fury, dropping him to the canvas.
And Cook's thinking this is over.
And who wouldn't after that? And a clothesline. And another one. Practically flipping Derrik Fury up and over. And now with that 2 count cover. And Ryan Cooke firmly in control of this matchup. Now let's take a look at Derrik Fury launching himself into Ryan Cooke and then off the ropes. And here we go, taking him out with that leg lariat. Here we go. Look at this off the ropes here. Ryan Cooke then, ooh, look at that. Look at that cell job on the part. Derrik Fury
Broke him in half.
absolutely. And now both men on the outside. Once again into the apron goes Derrik Fury's back.
I don't know how Fury has
Into the stairs.
any more energy to go.
Unbelievable. And I thought we'd seen it all already tonight. And these two are giving us even more. And I think the audience that left are missing out on a fantastic matchup here.
Oh, most definitely.
And Ryan Cooke now punishing Derrik Fury. Oh! And a huge forearm shot there. And now Ryan Cooke with a kick to the back of the head there, dropping Derrik Fury to the floor. And Derrik Fury's crawling. He's crawling.
Trying to get back in.
And now Ryan Cooke coming after him. Rolling him back into the ring now. Ryan Cooke following. And stomping. And a couple kicks to the back. Basically trying to perk him back up so he could do more punishment. And big kicks. And smacking him like an insult. Fury hammering away. And then Ryan Cooke hammering. And another shot. And now they're trading blows. And another one. Oh.
Fury takes that elbow brace off
And a big stomp there, sending Fury into the ropes. And another shot. And a knee into the chest, sending Fury to the outside. Referee can't get control, it seems. And he's calling for the bell. So the referee is just not even going to bother. He's calling for the bell. Calling for a double disqualification, I'd imagine, being that he couldn't get control of the matchup. And Derrik Fury over the steps back to the floor again.
well, yeah. Ryan Cooke just adding to the punishment.
Ryan Cooke not pleased with the referee throwing this match out, and who would be? I just don't think that the referee needed to throw the match out. He could have put a little more effort in trying to get control. Nevertheless, double disqualification is the end result of this matchup. Ryan Cooke is not happy.
And who can blame him?
Absolutely. I mean, this is his opportunity to become Epic Champion, and he is punishing Derrik Fury. And they're leaving the venue. They're coming back in now. Derrik Fury now going for another suplex on the floor, right in front of the bar. And Ryan Cooke is down. And Derrik Fury now. Backing out and around. Ryan Cooke in pain. Who wouldn't be after landing on that floor? And now Derrik Fury with that ladder. Dropping the ladder on the floor now. What's he going to do? Oh! And now
Oh my
getting a
God.
tackle by Ryan Cooke and hammering away. And these two are basically having a street fight here.
Wow, they're just beating the hell out of each other now. They're both upset that it ended in a double disqualification.
Absolutely. Just punching away now. This is just a brawl now. Tackling him again. Going at it again. Ryan Cooke trying to leave. And now Derrik Fury going after him. And security's going out. They're beating each other up again outside. And Fury just got snap-mared on the floor outside of the venue here in the lobby area. And Fury's down.
He's outside, he's walking away.
And Ryan Cooke has left the Elks Lodge altogether.
Now Daredevl Derrik Fury is gonna, take a little bit of time to recover from this.
Well, that fan trying to give Derrik Fury a beer. I don't think he's gonna need one after this. So he just took a beating. And it's been quite a night here in the Elks Lodge, Dickinson, North Dakota. And thankfully, that referee grabbed the Epic Championship. Now we have that. Derrik Fury's down once again.
That's why. Security, this is your jurisdiction.
Well, it's been quite a night here in Dickinson at the Elks Lodge. We hope you guys all enjoyed yourself. We'll see you next time here in the Elite Wrestling Initiative. Please join us next time at the EWI.
Have a good night.
So long, everybody.